Hey Mom and Dad, welcome to Primary Insights for Come Follow Me. I'm Aaliyah Goff with Rising Moon Adventures. This week we are covering the last chapter in Mosiah, chapter 29, and then we're also covering the first 4 chapters in Alma. And the title of this lesson is They Were Steadfast and Immovable. And in case you are new to my videos, let me show you how to get to the lesson using the Gospel Library app. This little icon right here is the Gospel Library app. And it is a great app available both on iPhones and for Androids. Okay, so this icon right here is Come Follow Me. And then we go to Primary, Book of Mormon, and then we're in May, and we're on the last lesson in May, right here, and Mosiah 29 through Alma 4, and the title, They Were Steadfast and Immovable. And then to find what I'm covering in each of the sections, you can scroll down. The 3 sections in this one I will go over. The first one is, as a member of the church, I should love and serve others. I'm going to talk a little bit about the story of Nehor in this section and a little bit about Priestcraft. Just touch on that we serve because we love and not because we're getting paid to. And that even when people treat us unkindly, we can still be kind and show love. The scripture verse for that section is Alma 1:30. And then the question that I'm going to leave you with at the end of that is, who can you share with? And what are some things that you can share? And then the song that I will post for that one is Kindness Begins With Me. In section 2, God Will Answer My Prayers. We're going to talk a little bit about the story of the Amlicites and how they became dissenters from the Nephites. The scripture verses for that one are Alma 2:23 and 28. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how sometimes when things are scary or there's hard things that we can pray for help. The song for that one is A Child's Prayer that I'll post, and then the question that I'll leave you with is, when have you prayed for help for you to talk to your kids about? And then the final section is My Testimony Can Strengthen Others, and the scripture verse for that one is Alma 4:19. And we're going to talk a little bit about how the most important thing that Alma felt that he could do for his people was to bear pure testimony. And so we'll talk about what a testimony is and how they can share their testimony different ways. And I'll have a little object lesson with water. And then I'll leave you with a challenge to practice bearing testimony and to talk about who they can share those testimonies with. And then the final song is A Song of Testimony by Janice Cat Perry. And that one is not so much a sing-along. I just really love that song, and it was one that I grew up with, and I think that it's beautiful and talks really, it speaks very well of what a testimony is and how we feel it in our hearts. So the stories that I'll be using this week come from my packet, Alma Teaches Against Priestcraft, and it's both the stories of Alma and Nehor and Alma and the Amlicites. Next week we'll be going back a little bit to Alma the Younger, and a little bit we're going to be using my set on baptism. The next week after that I'm really excited about. It's the story of Alma and Amulek, and so those are the ones that are coming up. There is a coloring page available to go with each week's lesson. I always post that in the details. So if you want to see what pieces are going to come in your download for this week, or if you want to see what pictures you want to draw or whatever, then it will be in there's a little arrow on the bottom right side of this video that gives you the details about the video, and it'll be posted there, as well as links for the coloring page or the story for this week or for next week, and also for any of my other sets. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I would love to hear from you guys. And thank you so much. I will see you in part 1.